Welcome to some ideas around collaboration, conversation, and creativity through Google Slides. This promising practice share will highlight how Google Slides can be used to foster interaction, talk, and creativity. Like so many, I've spent much time figuring out how to best support collaboration between students during remote learning. It is a challenging task. My co-teacher and I finally had some breakthroughs when we created templates on Google Slides, which have engendered conversation, group work, and laughter in those breakout rooms. In this video, I'd like to share some of them with you. The first collaborative work we experimented with was word sorts. As a team, students would discuss how to create two groups out of these words, similar to what we did with posters in the actual classroom. In breakout rooms, we overheard students discuss, agree, disagree, and share their reasons with one another. Here's an example of a finished sort. As expected, all the sorts, when done, look different from one another. The activity was followed by reflection questions, which the students completed together. Next, we sorted more than just words, we sorted evidence. This was followed by a collaborative collage. The topic was connections between these two beautiful pieces of literature, Mother to Son and Hidden Figures. Students sorted quotations from Hidden Figures, the purple boxes on the bottom of the screen, based on their connections to symbols in Mother to Son. So the students could click and drag each of these purple boxes to the right or to the left. Here is an example of student work. The collages were exquisite, each one different from one another, and each student's voice was heard. With our next book, we tried perspective comics as a pre-reading activity because one of our outcomes was identifying perspective. It was hilarious. Each student group received these slides with empty thought bubbles. We have practiced some in class. And here is some student work. Because our outcome was identifying perspective, students were also able to complete this in their native language. Some tips: create one Google Slide presentation for each class. This will be much easier for you to facilitate and support than one Google Slide presentation per group. You will stay on the main one and see where your students are. 2, create a cover page slide where each group writes their names. And 3, change the background color for each new group slides. So let me show you what I mean. Group 1 will write their names here, and they are completing the purple slides. New color, new group. Group 2 writes their names here, and they create the blue slides, and group 3 writes their name here on the orange slides, etc., etc. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching.